Hello and welcome to the Cincinnati Soccer Talk Watch Along. It's me, the man, the myth, the legend, Bryan Weigel, back in the semi-host chair. I don't know. I got my main man, Clay Winstead, here joining me tonight, hanging out, enjoying hopefully what will be a win for FC Cincinnati in New York City. How are we doing, Clay?
I'm having a fantastic Saturday. The weather's phenomenal. We had soccer on all day, Bundesliga, EPL. We have MLS tonight. It's just a great beginning of fall kind of day. So I'm feeling great. We got the two replacement hosts in tonight. We're doing great.
Come on now, replacement hosts. We're going to give Superling an inflated ego. Not like he already has one. I'm joking. I love you, Nick. So, guys, glad to have you on a beautiful Saturday. We are inside, unlike our main man, Rob Pierce, outside on his patio watching with a bourbon in hand. Lucky man out there hanging outside. It should be out there. But
we need to have one. As soon as it's safe, we need to have a CST watch along and at Rob's porch, I think.
Rob's porch of mine. I'll tell you what, man.
There we go.
Got a good setup back there.
Both would be great.
Yeah. So what you drinking tonight, pal?
I turn my birthday is in a couple weeks. So before my birthday, I tend to splurge a little on bourbon. I tend to be a little conservative with my alcohol. But tonight I'm drinking Basil Hayden's.
Okay.
So I just treating myself a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely are a little bit higher class shelf than my Mick Ultra tonight. So good for you. Good for you.
I would say that's a very low bar to jump over, though. Yeah. I think Yingling is higher shelf than Michelob Ultra.
We had a wedding last night and hit it pretty hard. So I gotta watch what I'm drinking because it was a hell of a night. Yeah, Tom Beersdorf said solid bourbon.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, so since this is the apparently the American version of the Fighting Cock podcast, Clay, do we think Bale would be more excited to get the Spurs in the top 4 or to make a hole-in-one? Did he make a hole-in-one? I heard he went to the golf course.
So obviously Gareth Bale, Tottenham hero, is a big fan of golf. He loves golf, but I think he wouldn't be a professional soccer player if he didn't want to get those trophies. So he definitely wants to win Europa. He wants to win FA Cup. He wants to get us back in the top 4 or to win the Premier League title sometime soon. So I'm excited to have him back. Thank you for bringing it up. It has been a great joy to my Saturday.
And with that, we will not focus on any miseries had by Manchester United.
No, we will not.
Would not ever discuss that on the show. Never.
We would not do that to our good friends.
Yes. All right, my man. So let's dive down here. We got about 10-15 minutes before the start of the match, and FC Cincinnati's come out with a interesting starting lineup, to say the least, and I want to say lackluster bench because that's probably not accurate, but a short bench.
Right.
So thank you, FC Cincinnati, to putting out a starting lineup image with actual positions. Oh wait, no, you never did that. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. But starting in goal, we got Spencer Ritchie. He's in the net, in between the sticks, because Przemysław Titon had to go back to Poland for quote unquote personal reasons. A lot of people say that leads to green card. So what do you think about Ritchie in the net?
It's been since it was March 7th against Atlanta United in the it's not the Georgia Dome anymore, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So that's what now, God, 6 months ago. Obviously he's gotten over his medical condition. He's been fit to play for a couple of games now. But he's probably gonna have a little bit of rust on him. I think the more, in a weird way, the more touches he gets on the ball sooner, the better he'll get into the game. Like if he can get a couple easy saves early or some easy crosses that he can just pick out of the box, those kind of things will help him kind of get into the flow. I think Ritchie is a pretty decent starter. He's done well for us in the past. I just hope he gets the ability to shake off that rust as early as possible. Well,
I think he's always been known for his instincts, his reaction saves. So I think if he's in those positions, I think we'll be fine. But a lot of the time is we question, should he come out on a cross? How he's going to manage that?
We haven't seen him play under Jaap Stam.
That's true. Good point.
So under Johan de May and Ron Jans in the past, Ritchie's been asked to distribute a lot. We don't see that a lot out of Teton. There's a couple of those really kind of concerning turnovers against Red Bulls in Atlanta 10 years ago, back in March, were off. His clearances were his attempts at pass. So it'd be really interesting to see how he changes, how he moves the ball, or how conservative he is, or how liberal he is at moving out on his line, how he kind of changes with the Stom system. So that'll be something to keep an eye on.
And a big thing for Richie on this match is with that New York press, to not give the ball up and to not put his center backs in a bad position. So moving out in this starting lineup, on the team sheet, it's listed as Haglund, Waston, Pedersen. Then you have Gutman, Amaya, Majunanen, Kubo, Locadia, Vasquez, Jow. So I don't know what the shaping out. I'm guessing somewhere between like a 3-5-2, maybe 3-4-3. I don't know how he's going to put it out there.
I don't know either. It's that'd be the one thing I'm going to look at right away is 4-3-3, how they line up, because I can see it going 3 or 4 different ways.
Coach says 4-4-2. Maybe Jow is the right side of the diamond. So we'll see what happens.
I can see that. Yes, we do miss you. I do think I'm personally very excited to see Brandon Vasquez start in the game. After breaking the goalless drought from FC Cincinnati, we see Brandon Vasquez get into the starting lineup for the first time since March 1st against New York Red Bulls. Obviously full circle there. His relationship with Locadia and how they play off each other, depending on the formation, if it's 3 wide up top or 4 wide in possession, or just the 2 of them up top with 8 back, how they interact, I'm very excited to see how that works out.
Yeah, that should be very interesting to see what happens. And look at you with all these dates. You smart guy doing some research or something around here.
Yeah, just memory. I'm not. I prepared so little.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll tell you what. So let's. I guess. What are we looking to see out of this group? There's no De Jong. There's no Garza.
He was a late scratch.
Yeah. There's no Cruz. So
is Deplan on the bench?
No, he's suspended for this match. So
that's why you're seeing
Haglund there. So if you really look at the whole roster, all the names we mentioned, then you got Edwards as the keeper, you got Zico Bailey right back, Greg Garza left back, Vanderwerth center back, Cruz center midfielder, Stanko defensive midfielder. So
that's a tough.
Where's our offense?
Off those names, it's probably Greg Garza, Zico Bailey, and Alan Cruz. Now, we haven't seen Bailey play at all in the regular season, especially not under Jaap Stam. So be curious if he ever if he features. But we know what Cruz can do. He's a difference maker, particularly as a super sub. I don't know if it's still just he's not fit for a full 90 or if Stam prefers somebody else. But if you have him coming off the bench, his energy, his work rate, his ability to make forward passes and make runs forward can be a game changer. And then Garza, we all love Gutman. I think we've all kind of sang his praises at Cincinnati Soccer Talk. But Garza's distribution, his passing, his crosses are a little better than Gutman's. So if you bring him in late into the game with Vasquez super tall in the box, that might be a different dimension you can bring to the offense. So those are the only things that I can think of personally.
So a name you're going to see on the team sheet for the first time, if you're an FC Cincinnati fan, for the opposing New York Red Bulls is Drew Yearwood. That's their new signing out of England, their midfielder. I think there's a lot of high hopes for them or for him. He came over from Brentford this past August, so maybe has a little bit of a history with Kamehelo Mocacho. We'll see how that works out, but I know they have high hopes for him in that central midfield. You're going to see Brian White, Daniel Royer up top. You got Kaku coming out of the midfield. So there's going to be pace. There's going to be a lot of urgency to attack and force FC Cincinnati into those early turnovers. So I'm interested to see how we can play out of the back. I mean, there's definitely passes in there. Nick Haglund's not the worst passer in the world. So definitely excited and interested to see how this back line is going to hold up.
Yeah, I'll be really curious because the evil twin, Brad, and Boston talked on March to Match Day this week, how with the interim head coach, this is kind of the most unstable New York Red Bulls has been in a long time. They've been they have an identity. It was Jesse March and Chris Armas kind of kept that idea, that tactic, that vibe going. And now we're seeing a 3-man back line. We're seeing wide fullbacks. We're seeing 2 up top. The press might be very similar. It might not. I mean, the tactics I think it's the most unknown we've ever seen New York Red Bulls. So that's interesting and also kind of scary.
Yeah. So the one thing I want to see is how fast we can break the lines of New York Red Bulls, or even if we're going to have to try to hold up the play, who's going to be the guy holding up the play? Is it going to be Vasquez that's going to first touch it to an oncoming Locadia or Joe Zhao? That's what I've been wanting to see. I've been wanting to see somebody that's able to play with his back to goal for Locadia. I just don't think he's the guy that's he just hasn't been a great hold up guy all year. He looks more comfortable running at the defense. So excited to see how that's going to shape out. And, Harrison Dunan, is he going to be able to pick those right passes when coming out of the back?
Right.
To maybe create some numbers advantages for FC Cincinnati. They got 3 guys on their back line there. So if we're just going to be sticking Vasquez or Locadia in between one of those 2 guys, it's going to be those guys, it's going to be a challenge. So
I think another thing to look forward to is Hagelin's role on defense. You see either it be Pedersen, Van der Vaart, or Deplan, and Wasson even in the last few matches, their ability to play those long balls over top and through the opposing defense. Can Hagelin do that? We don't know. We haven't seen him play minutes in a while, or at least significant minutes in a while. So his distribution, his ability to pass, I mean, Deplan has been hit and miss, right? Some games he's really great at these long balls. Other games he gives up possession like 5 times in his own half. And you just want to pull your hair out. So obviously Hagelin's defensive acumen is going to be, I think, tested, but his contribution on offense is what I'm actually looking forward a lot. Whether Kubo and Zhao give him avenues to pass, or Pedersen or Wasson along with Vasquez, his role in those long balls is also, like you said, I think an incredibly important thing to look out for.
Want to give a shout out to Barnesburg Tavern, Coleraine on the west side, watching us over there tonight. You got CST on the screen, so order your chicken wings. Love those teriyaki wings; they're awesome. One of my favorite things on earth. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and hopefully we can get a big dub for FC Cincinnati tonight. Hopefully. Clay, what's your prediction? What'd you put on your Growler Cup?
I cannot remember what I put on my Growler Cup. It was a couple days ago, and I'm not going to get into it because you said we shouldn't. But it's been a very hectic week in my English club's life, so I've been kind of distracted. So I can't remember what I put. But if I had to predict today, I'm going with a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going with a 2-1 defeat. Sorry, I know. Larry Weigel, 3-1.
See, I've predicted losses so many times. I thought I at least inject a little bit of optimism just because.
Yeah, there's no optimism, and I'm joking. No, very little optimism. We had our friend Kevin Wallace write that the pressure should be on for several members of FC Cincinnati, including the front office. So I'm interested to see if that message resonated at all. But in all seriousness, I really hope to see a big change in this match, because we've had a week to actually try to put things in place. We haven't had that.
A week. It feels like a year ago, the last FC Cincinnati match. So I hope the players are rejuvenated and motivated. Yeah,
so I'm actually kind of surprised we're not seeing Cruz in this match. I thought that, we're talking about the shot clock, his time, his minutes, but now he's actually been able to practice, hopefully. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that's going to happen. And I coming here, we got a quick turnaround. We got, was it Philly midweek? And then
it'd be NYCFC again, isn't it? In New York Red Bull Arena.
We love New York.
Our new home stadium, Red Bull Arena, apparently.
Oh, everybody's visitors there.
Everyone's just they're just taking a bunch of vagrant clubs. Just apparently Montreal's gonna be playing there in the next phase of games.
Oh, wow.
So, it's just because the Canadian teams, they can't stay in Canada full time anymore, because they'll just run out of they won't be able to play anybody else, so they have to find places to play. And apparently Red Bull Arena is taking in Just anyone who's paying rent.
Got to pay the bills.
Absolutely.
We got Eric Turner 2-2 draw. We got Alex Yursky, my man 8-1.
Alex,
Woof.
I have a question. Who do you think gets the 8?
The team who scored.
That's the question.
Have we even scored 8 goals all year? I don't even know that answer.
No. Hold on.
So we
scored
standings.
2 against Red Bulls, 1 against Atlanta, 1 against Atlanta again, 2 against Red Bulls again.
Goals for 7. Goals
technically, technically in the regular season, we've only scored 7. Yeah. Oof.
Well, at least our defensive numbers are better, right?
Right. There you go. That's what we wanted, right? We didn't
at.
want to give up 75 goals, and there we have it.
Tom Beersdorf, 6-0. Voice crack. 6-0. Loca and Vasquez split with each hat trick.
I would take that. That'd be nice.
Oh, man. So, guys, just letting you know, we got... I don't know if anybody heard that. Play take over for a little bit, pal.
Not a problem. So I don't know. You all have probably seen this already on your screen, but I'm getting the lineup cards for Star 64. You can see I'm seeing with Red Bulls now that 3-5-2, which is very unique to Red Bulls. The last few years, they've been very, 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2. They had a very specific style. So that's a huge wrinkle. That's going to be interesting to watch. And FC Cincinnati is supposedly in a 3-4-3. They say Amaya is out wide. I could see Kubo playing as a wide midfielder, but Zhao apparently is up top. I don't know. I could see Kubo being as a wide forward and Zhao being as that wide midfielder. We have Locadia in the middle and Vasquez out left, which that's the fun thing about these lineup cards is who knows? We'll have to see it on the field. There's definitely a lot of variations that we can play with. And I think that's probably what appeals to the Op Stom is that versatility. Eric Turner. Yeah, we do see a 4-3-3. Truth that they're saying attack. Yes. We have Kubo, Vasquez, Locadia, Zhao, Amaya. There's a lot of attacking personnel on this field. So Brian, I have just gotten to the kneel and the fist
I'm
raise.
6-7 here. I'm 8-9. I'm gonna pause it. 10 seconds in. Yep.
I'll let you know when I get there. Apologies once again to our viewers. I am enfeebled. I am on Ethernet. I am on the fastest connection we could possibly get in my apartment, and I'm still always somewhere between 30 to 60 seconds behind. So thank you for Bryan for coming to my my time frame so I don't get spoiled, and thank you to our audience for not being mad at me about it. So
you still not started yet?
Nope, I'm at 7, 8, 9, 10.
Come on. 11, 12. All right.
I know I'm like 2 seconds ahead, but at this rate, you're going to catch up, and I'll be like 5 seconds behind by halftime.
There we go. All right. Look at a little score graphic up there. We're all official now.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, my loving daughter. She's so great. I don't know if any of y'all heard that. Oh, that was funny. All right. 32 on my clock, 33, 34.
Yeah, you're about 4 seconds behind me at this point.
Yeah. I do like the look of our white kits. They're go, baby.
The white kits are the best. Unfortunately, we have some garbage home kits.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm back flying solo. So Joe Zhao already getting forward very quickly. Always 30 seconds ahead of Bryan and a minute ahead of me. I am incredibly slow. No matter what I do, I said this a couple times. We were in Slack talking about the NFL draft when Joe Burrow came to the Bengals, and I was getting spoiled on literally every pick. It doesn't matter what I'm watching, what app, cable, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, whatever it is. I'm always somehow behind. Maybe I need to move. But I'm now 90 seconds into the match. Just got that foul on Andrew Gutman. But already pretty quickly, Zhao is already affecting the game. Truth or Dare coming in with the spoiler alerts. Jimmy out with a calf again. That is quite surprising. That is for sure. Oh, we have a new guest.
Say hello.
On to Cincinnati Soccer Talk. Say hello.
Say hello.
Cat got your tongue?
Oh, no, they're all here now.
Oh, they're all here now. Here we go. It's a party. Hi.
Say hi.
Thanks for joining us on our watch along.
You good?
Now, 4's a company now, I'm thinking.
I know, right? You get a crew. We got a crew. Is it time to go to bed, guys?
No, we're gonna watch a movie and eat popcorn.
Okay, well, have fun with that. I love you guys. Go. Go.
I say that sounds like a good night. I kind of want some popcorn. Can I get in on that, Brian?
I'll tell you what, pal. Maybe we got some big.
All right. So now I'm at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and all right.
Gotta love it.
Kubo with some forward-thinking passes. The end product wasn't quite there, but being that forward-thinking is good.
How's our formation look? Because I've been preoccupied for the last minute and a half.
It's been hard to decipher right away. Another shout to our viewers. If you want to, make a comment, ask a question while we're watching, please do so. If you think you've seen what our formation is at this moment, please let us know. I think it is a 3-4-3. Well, actually, we're not in possession right now, so I don't know if the 2-man up top sticks. Yeah, so we'll see what happens when we have the ball again.
5-3-2 on defense, and that pushes into like a 4-3-3 on offense.
Yeah, I'll definitely be curious.
Means Zhao's going to be doing a lot of running.
Probably. Yeah, and I'm personally curious where Kubo will play most of the match. I think he is wasted in midfield. And it's one of the things that drives me most insane about Jaap Stam's personnel choices. So I'm curious how often he checks into the into a forward position, how often he's in midfield. That's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on.
Man, we played a lot of balls outside.
Our tactical mastermind, Coach Brad Gough, says it's the same old 5-3-2 so far, which is it's definitely the case in defense. We'll see how it if it morphs. Or if it, doesn't morph, or if it morphs at all, when we have possession.
Well, hell, we got Gutman kind of playing in the midfield.
Yeah, he's definitely very high up.
Going up, yeah, he's really high up, and then so's Zhao on that right. Look at this, Locadia with a shot from distance blocked. Hey, at least we're taking a shot.
Does that count?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like. I would say it's. At this point, it looks like a 3-4-3 with Kubo moving into the attacking line and Zhao and Gutman getting high up. It's almost like a 3-2-5 at some points. That's how high up Zhao and Gutman are playing. Oh, that's just two people playing for the ball. I don't get that.
Soft yellow there. Yellow to Kubo already.
Is it really? Oh. Did he pull the card?
I think so.
Jeez, this guy's worse than Mike Dean calling the Everton West Brom match this morning. That's a deep cut if any of you are up for 7 a.m. for that game.
I was up at 7 a.m., but not for that game.
See, yeah, when I'm up at 7 a.m., it's voluntary.
I remember those days. Feels like an eternity. All right. Let's see how we go here.
Yeah, there's definitely, it's a very even first, it's 5 minutes, but it's definitely very even 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. So let me, okay. A lot of long balls up to the front line.
Yeah, skip those lines, pal.
Mm-hmm. But to say, someone was saying it earlier in the chat, it's really hard to build out of the back with New York's press. So being able to play the ball high and above, it's probably one of the only ways you can play it without losing possession, obviously. There we go. We got a foul. Good.
There we go, Frankie.
I missed Frankie against New York City. Oh, Vasquez.
Oh, swing and a miss.
That doesn't help my case for him being in the starting lineup. I need him to be a little cleaner on those volleys.
I could have done that.
Let's pump the brakes there, Brian.
Oh shoot, that was funny. Crack it and attack it from Eric. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. He just whiffed on the ball was coming at an odd angle and he couldn't quite get the volley. But yeah, you gotta get that on frame.
You know what they say? You can't score if you don't swing that leg. What? Nobody says that. It's all right.
No, I don't. We're just letting you know we're not coaches. We don't. When we say, you know what they say, we don't know if they say that. Oh, what a couple slide tackles. And no, this ref is letting them play, I will say. Oh!
Ouch.
Called that, though. Yellow card right away. There we go.
Aaron Long, too.
With the mullet. Oh, God.
It's
People
good
make fun of the man bun, but the mullet is infinitely worse.
It's a good look.
Is it?
Hold it in the hot sky.
I can
Hold
go
it
twice as high. Take a look. He's in the book. Send him off now.
He can't do anything. Beep. Take a look.
All right, Medunian, let's see what you can do. We've
Don't
got
you
enough.
miss the days of Tyler Pollock hitting a ball like 45,000 feet up in the air and trying to hit somebody at the back post?
I don't know if I do, honestly.
Oh, good grief.
Not a bad ball. Just it looked like it was Pedersen. He just couldn't get to it. That seems to be an evergreen statement on Harris Medunian set pieces. Decent ball, just no one can quite get to it.
If anybody has a red score too, please feel free to let me know. That's the national game of the week. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I do like seeing a lot or us on their side of the half.
Yeah, we've been in their half a lot. Oh,
cracker!
Not bad, Frankie. Gutman just wasn't quite quick enough to get there. Well, I was also probably a little ahead of him, to be fair. I don't want to put that on Gutman. Yeah,
a little strong.
A little too much sauce from Frankie and Maya.
Too much sauce. Oh,
yes, geez. You are ahead of us, Mark. We, because of my apparently terrible internet or whatever, my apartment must be cursed. I am perpetually doomed to be somewhere between 15 to 60 seconds behind. So my co-host Bryan was nice enough to pause his DVR to catch up with me. So I currently just hit 9:35. So you're definitely somewhere 20 to 30 seconds ahead of us.
Dude, Pedersen just got laid out there.
But see, Eric, what you can do is you can watch the match and then listen to us dissect it right after.
People don't really pay coach for that.
Yeah, well, I'll do my best. I almost made my high school soccer team, so I didn't join on my own terms. I will let you know. I could have made the junior varsity team. I chose not to. Just want that to be clear.
It's all right.
It's a whole story. We don't have to get into it, but I made the choice.
I hate running, so that's what it is.
Well, that's the thing. They made me a box-to-box midfielder, and basically just run for 90 minutes. Well, however long they play in high school, I can't remember. 70 minutes. It's not fun. Oh, why'd you have to show us that whiff? I didn't need to see that again. That just hurts.
I want to yell at him for that, but that looks almost like a deep ball over the wide receiver's shoulder where you just barely see it at the last second. And
it's such a tough angle, particularly the way it's falling. To hit it on a volley, it's almost the best in the world can hit it. And it's not everybody can do that.
Speaking of best in the world, how about Gio Reyna today?
Yes. That's really Bundesliga. If you all aren't on the Bundesliga hype train, get on it right away. It is incredibly fun. All the games are on ESPN Plus now. So if you got it for USL or MLS a year or so ago, you can watch all the Bundesliga games. And there's a lot of young, fun MLS talent in that league, particularly Gio Reyna. Yeah. Sorry, American talent. I shouldn't confuse the two. Just a heavy touch from Gutman there. But yes, Bundesliga is super fun, and Gio Reyna for Borussia Dortmund is at the top of that list.
Psycho Joe, is it me, or do most FCC players have a rough first touch? Well, it's kind of why they're in MLS.
I don't think it's you.
Kind of why they're in MLS.
Yeah, it seems to be a frequent issue with this team.
If you have any issues with your first touch, check out my Riplo Chiropractic hat. They can help your back. How about that? They give me a free hat. I love it. This thing's awesome. It's like a trucker hat. I love the colors. I'd say this is a great beach hat.
It matches the Parley kits from last year.
Oh, that's stout. I gotta go steal Boston's.
There you go. It'll be a nice fit. Good drip.
Good fit. That's lingo that I'm.
A drip is good. You want to have drip.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a good fit means it looks good on you, and yeah, drip is. I can't explain it exactly, but it's cool.
All right, I'll take
Holland.
that.
Yeah, there you go. Gutman for such as Eek, but love his play other than that. Yeah, Mark Steffen. I think Gutman in particular, if he is getting the ball that isn't near another defender, so he has the ability to settle it and dribble into space, he's incredible. And I think he's also. I mean, he's incredibly young. That touch. And that technique can be developed. So Hagelin dribbling into space there.
Yeah, I keep confusing him with Pedersen with those long locks.
Oh, I know. He's committed to the quarantine grow out for sure.
The dreads? Did you say the dreads?
I wanted to say dreads, but that was not the right word.
Nope.
It was not the right word.
Oh, good pickup by Pedersen. All right. Whoa.
Yeah, I think coach would be someone who could exemplify this better. But this is one of those things where when you're facing a high press, that's where a team has to communicate better. If you have a guy bearing down on your back, trying to tackle the ball off you, your teammates have to let you know that they're there. Otherwise, I mean, there's no other way to see them. So hopefully that's something that they improve throughout the game, because there's a couple times in that sequence where they just FCC player didn't seem to know that somebody was bearing down on them. So we definitely need to talk more out on the pitch.
I'm interested to see our possession numbers, considering half our passes have been between our three center backs and Medunin.
I mean, that's quite common for FC Cincinnati. But I will say we've had a lot of before these last, I think, 3 to 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes, we were very involved in the opposition half.
60% possession of 40
for us.
So this is what Brad says. This is the match where we almost need DeYoung, because we have a freakish amount of possession, and he's the guy that can kind of pick those last passes out.
Haven't seen this team play so often between the lines as they are now. I think that, and yes, on the communication. And now you have to know where you're going with the ball before you get it. Think a step ahead. It's an excellent point. Thank you, Coach Gough. Yeah, it's if you take the ball in and then you look up to see where you're going to pass, you're already a step behind. You have to know as soon as the ball comes to you where it's going next. Otherwise, with the team that presses so frequently and so feverishly that Red Bulls can, you're going to give away the ball. So that's incredibly important.
So they fired Chris Armas already. Who are they going to fire after we beat them this game? Their GM?
I don't know. See, that's the thing, is they have all the talent. I mean, they're probably one of the deepest teams in MLS in terms of like what they have through their academy and their young talent. So I think you just have to, at that point, you just go, okay, we're already rocky. Let's just get the new coach in, whoever that's going to be, whatever assistant from Leipzig is going to come in. Oh, sorry. Was that too cynical?
I was just say maybe Salzburg, maybe Jesse Marsh's assistant.
Yeah, I was about to,
I guess the last time they hired a Jesse Marsh assistant, it didn't go very well.
No, it did not.
Dive.
Yeah.
Ryan White with the dive.
Yep.
Maybe he'll sky a PK again.
Hey, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been the Bruno Fernandes dive earlier today. Oh, I know we weren't supposed to talk about that.
Oh, you're a bad man.
I'm a very bad man.
Subs is never going to let us do this again.
No. I'm curious. Eric, what are you kidding me, Clay? I need a little more context, because I say very stupid things all the time. So you're going to have to specify what you're mad about. I'm sure I'm responsible, and I will definitely apologize. If it's about Bruno Fernandes, then I won't apologize. Just letting you know ahead of time, just to temper expectations. Richie also got the quarantine locks flowing. Him and Hagelin have a very similar do.
Oh, he's always been that way. Well, I guess he did cut it.
He usually keeps it pretty close around the
Well,
the
his
sides.
first-
It's just
his
the top is a little.
His first year,
Oh yeah, you're right.
he had the really long ones when he was riding the pine behind Evan Newton.
Yes, Golden Glove winner for the USL 2018. Truth of Dare, I have just hit 17:23, and I think Bryan is about 3 or 4 seconds behind me.
I can press fast forward.
It's okay.
Let me know when Loca makes a tremendous pass.
I don't know if that's a piss or a pass. You're gonna pass. Thank you. He like read my mind as soon as I said it.
Oh my lord, Subs is never gonna let us do this again. I love it.
I'm surprised he still lets me on these things.
All right, look, Loca gets fouled.
Oh, what a block by Pedersen.
Time to bring back the golden locks. Well, I would try to bring some locks, but I'm losing them really quickly. So waiting for this amazing piss.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I would say either Truth or Dare is very far ahead of us or we completely missed it. I think it's the latter.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're definitely on the back foot now. Red Bulls have definitely grown into this game, a lot more possession, but they haven't gotten too many. Oh. Kubo refusing to be. Oh, yeah. Kubo just refusing to be taking the ball off of. That's great. You love to see that. Zhao as well. Great. That's what you love to see. They're not giving the ball away when they're getting pressed. That's huge for this team. Anyone who's watched FC Cincinnati long enough knows that we often give the ball away way too often. What did
Small victories.
Brad said it, I think, last watch along. The self-afflicted wounds this team often presents itself.
Self-inflicted wounds, and then we have like the ever slightest amount of errors. Like we have an error. I mean, our margins are so minuscule.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what a oh.
Okay, well, there's the piss.
I don't know. That was not Locadia's pass. That was Medunian just with a rocket above, and then Locadia was just a little too.
Oh, he had a good little. Was that like a little first touch off his like shoulder or something?
I
feel
think
like he nicks it.
He didn't. I don't think he intended it to.
No, with his head.
Yeah, it hit right off the shoulder. He didn't mean it. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, it's easy to say as a armchair quarterback, but yeah, I mean, if he could have chipped that above the keeper, it would have been perfect. But at that angle, you're trying to get basically one shot at it with the keeper diving. It must have been incredibly difficult, but he forced the keeper into a save, and now we have a corner.
I'll take it.
Absolutely, good save. That is right, Eric. He did absolutely was a good save.
Apparently, there must be another good one.
It might be.
Oof.
Or maybe not.
No, definitely not.
Not on the corner, at least.
Definitely not.
Or, all right, I caught it. Not a save, but I get
Boston just killed a guy.
Oh, did he? I missed.
Can't wait to hear that Deckel smash later this week.
I want to, embody Subs embodying Sir Alex Ferguson. Watch your tackles.
I'm gonna pour one out for our lady RBG right now.
Oh, absolutely. For what did they say? I saw this. May her memory be a blessing. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Dude, freaking Kubo look cut, man. He's got some short sleeves. I don't know if that's like a design or what.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the guys in the gym when they wear the tight shirts on purpose. Just saying. It's possible.
Well, I don't know what the gym is.
I don't know either. I don't know why I use that example. You should see my arms. They're like spaghetti noodles. But I will say, I mean, we talked about it before the match started. Having a full week's worth of training between each match, that's how you build up that fit. I mean, obviously being match fit is important in playing games week in and week out, but the ability to have a full recovery and training is a huge benefit to these players. So, maybe Kubo's just getting a little cut. Maybe he's getting a little, the way he's been able to defend the ball while he has it on his foot, that requires a lot of strength. So you can definitely tell it's showing.
And he's not even a midfielder.
Don't get me started on that rant. No one wants to hear me just shout. I don't know. Maybe you do. This is maybe why you're listening. Who knows?
We always can put you on a clay clock, pal.
There we go. It's gonna be 24 seconds. Let me do. That should be an actual segment. Just Clay gets to shout for 24 seconds about what.
Oh, come on, sir. That was weak sauce. Is that Caceres diving again?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's Caceres.
Yeah, it's Caceres. He dives.
On his back, I couldn't tell it was Kaku, but yeah, it's Caceres. He got up really fast.
I do love those kids, though.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. He got caught a little bit by Kubo, I guess, but my God.
Yeah.
Milk that one for all it's worth.
Weak.
Steam scream.
Yes, absolutely. I definitely do want to. He definitely reached down. He pulled a Randy Bullock. Just immediately pulled for his calf. Oh God. Oh no! What have I done?
Fat Randy.
It's true. I mean, if you're like you see in soccer all the time. My favorite in soccer is when you miss a wide open goal and you immediately go to like tie your shoelaces. That's perfect. If you've missed a wide open shot, you have to pull up a little bit or tie your boot tighter just to like, oh yeah, no, or you check the grass underneath you. That's another classic. Like, oh, my studs must have got caught. Yeah, that was it.
Joe, I'm at 24:10, and I assume Clay's like 24:15, something like that.
Yeah, just hit 24:15 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, just a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Trying to be nice for Clay.
I am so appreciative.
I'm on antenna, so I could be like a minute and a half ahead, but I'm trying to be a nice guy. It's weird.
It's one of the few times
Brian, being nice to Clay.
It's one of the few times Brian's ever thought of my well-being. It's super weird.
I'm sure I'll kill it at some point. Come on, Loki, get off your feet.
At the 75th minute, he's just going to get tired of waiting. He's just going to skip ahead.
Yeah, 45 seconds behind you guys. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you listening along to us, Joe. Oh. Almost. That's the thing. We're about a little over halfway through the first half. How are you feeling, Brian?
Oh, well, they don't look threatening at all offensively, so I guess that's good on our end.
Yeah. At the same time, while we are having possession, I don't know if we look that dangerous ourselves.
This is about as entertaining as the Bengals-Chargers game was. So,
well, hey, maybe in the end we'll have a really great drive that almost wins. To be spoiled by Fat Randy.
Fat Randy.
I don't mean to pile on too much. Kickers get like 5 opportunities a year to win games. Super hard to, to have that kind of pressure on like 2% of your job. No, truly, like if I was only judged by like 2 phone sales I made a year and I had 1 bad phone sale, then my year is crap, So he definitely should have made it, and pulling for his calf was a move. But at the same time, I don't want to pile on.
Oh, I love how you just brought up a phone sale.
Well, unlike you, I'm not going to just reveal exactly who I work for, but yes, I am in retail.
Oh, and the company you work for is named Weigel.
Yeah, well, Weigel has a great chain of gas stations.
I wish I was in that family.
Down in Tennessee. Or I don't know exactly where they are, but I saw one in Tennessee lately.
Speaking of gas stations, is Speedway going to turn into 7-Eleven or what?
Is that a thing? Oh, is there a takeover?
They just got bought by 7-Eleven.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Capitalism continues to eat itself. Sorry, I've almost had a whole bourbon now. You're getting unvarnished clay.
we got lightweight clay. I love it.
I've been drinking all day, celebrating a certain other team's monumental signings. So,
well, I'm just glad you kind of put something FC. I don't know. Is that a FC? Is that a Cincy Soccer Talk sweater?
No, this is the this is a
FCC sweater.
An FCC sweater from Cincy Shirts. On the back is the actual logo, and I'm wearing the MLS Black Lives Matter shirts because
cool.
Some of the proceeds went to I can't remember off the top of my head, but went to organizations that are supporting the fight for racial justice in the in the criminal justice system. It took Fanatics about like 2 months to send it to me.
Yeah, about right.
I did get it. It's the same shirts that you see on the sidelines for these MLS games, and particularly in Orlando. So I'm happy to have it. I was happy to show it off now that I finally got it.
So, all right, we've played for roughly 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 3 games this week.
Oh,
and we are asking our forwards to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's my biggest hesitation. If we can't score, when do we start packing it in?
Well, that's always a tough thing. I'm not even really sure. I would love to hear Coach Gough's opinion on this. Sort of what you would do in like at halftime or as you're shouting instructions on the touchline. But I don't see Stom as maybe he's the kind of guy who'd just be happy taking a point, but I feel like that's a hard message to send your players.
Oh, wow. Another one.
Yeah, that was pretty easy to call, I would say.
Dude, their back line's picking up some yellows.
Mm-hmm.
This game might not end up with 11v11.
If I'm Stom, you got to tell Gutman and Zhao and whoever gets those one-on-one opportunities with someone with the yellow, just take a duel, dribble at them, force them into a foul, make it happen.
Dude, I really hope Jaap Stam pulls a Mourinho and says,
yes,
he's got a yellow card.
Zinchenko's got a yellow card. Sterling's got a yellow card. Be intelligent.
Beep beep.
Blanks. Yes.
That's it.
Be words on the pitch.
Beep.
Don't be nice guys, basically.
I love when the soccer ball disappears in the green screen covers. It's like, where the heck did it go?
I still can't get over it. It happens like 5 times a match. Ooh. Hagelin with the nice block.
He was always a good center back in a three-man system.
I think that's our own Ken Hetker talks about it a lot. We have decent center backs. They often just can't play in a 4-man back line. They're often struggle with the responsibility of just two straight up center backs. But Hagelin today's looked good. I know we've given him a lot of stick, particularly for his performances last season, but he's played well. I haven't seen anything. I'm not a very analytical mind. I'm not a coach of soccer, but from what I've seen, he hasn't been too rough, which is good. Oh, the Wells Fargo sign almost took a beating. But yeah, if that's the kind of shots they're going to get for the rest of the game, they can take shots from 35 yards out all they want. Unless they're Gareth Bale, they're not going to hit many of them. So,
Caceres' hammy looks fine all of a sudden.
Yes, it does. Surprising how that works in soccer.
Love it. That's funny. I'll tell you what, I haven't had to adjust the scoreline yet, so that's cool.
Right? That's the thing with FC Cincinnati. The longer we can hold teams scoreless, the better chance we get. Because as soon as we let that first goal in, it is tough for us to bounce back. There you go, Gutman.
I just want to play Nashville so bad.
I don't know. They've won 4 straight.
They've won 4 games?
Yeah. In a row.
Jeez Louise. No, they haven't.
No, I think they have.
They haven't. They have 3 wins on the year.
Really? I swear I could have seen. Maybe it was a 4-game unbeaten streak. I can't remember. They've been playing well, though.
Probably it.
I mean, Atlanta is not the Atlanta that we are used to, but I mean,
they play Columbus tonight, so
4 goals against Atlanta is 4 goals in any game is
All
so
right.
impressive.
So they beat Atlanta. They drew Miami 0-0. They drew Orlando 1-1. They beat Miami 1-0, and then they lost 3-1 to Orlando. So,
Oh, okay.
but they're heading in the right direction.
I know we want to. They're easy to make fun of, but they haven't been bad.
Possession,
It's amazing. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'd say possession 52, Cincinnati 42, or 57, Cincinnati 42, 43.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised. It feels like it's been more Red
New York.
Bull.
Yeah, they've been growing into the game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but to still have that majority possession is surprising, I'd say.
We are not connecting our passes. Speaking of that, what does that look like?
Yeah, what's the passing percentage today?
I don't even know if that's even a thing on here.
Where are you looking?
MLS Match Center.
No, if you look at FootMob, they might have it. I can pull it off.
Passing accuracy 79% to New York 70%.
Oh, wow.
Goals 122-18.
Come on.
Again, I'd like to see our passing in the opponent's half.
Oh!
Rip it.
Oh, I think that's offsides.
No, it's false.
They called it offsides. Please give me hope.
He's off.
Catch him on.
He's off.
Oh yeah, he's off. He's leaning off pretty well.
He's way off.
Oh man, what a decent buildup though. What a good idea. That's exactly what you want to see. It's just you gotta stay on side. But yeah, that's good. That's what you want to see. You have Gutman bombing up. You have Locadia getting the ball, creating plays for Vasquez in the middle. That's what you want. That's what you hope to see with a kind of a target man striker like Vasquez in the middle. So hopefully, with that'll hopefully give them some confidence that they can pull it off.
Dr. Darcy Kruger, a friggin' man. I'd like to see our forwards stay on. Swear to goodness, that's been my biggest beef with Loca. Oh,
Loca's offside.
Inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable. Miss you, Brad. I thought you were supposed to be with us tonight.
He's very with us. It's just not on camera.
Miss you.
It's like that first watch along we did where Sub said he couldn't host, and then he was up with us till like 2 a.m. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So if everybody watching CST right now, if y'all don't understand like how many days a week we do this at night, like our wives get very angry at certain points. So if you see us ghost for like a week or two,
what are you talking about?
Shut up.
That's why I'm on so often. Is I have no one to be mad at me.
You have a cat.
No, right? I don't. I do not have a cat.
Well, good. Joking. Get a dog. So
this apartment cannot handle a dog.
That's true. Well, jokingly, but seriously, like, if you see us ghost, like if you see like me not be on a show for like 2 weeks, it's because my wife's mad at me. Hope she's not watching.
If she is, we love you, Mrs. Weigel.
Marital counseling 101. Joking. Oh, it's too funny.
Everything okay at home there,
We're
Bryan?
very open over here. What? Of course, yeah. She gave me this beautiful office and bought me this desk and everything. It's so.
Is it an office or is it a prison?
It's a playroom.
It is. You have to say, if we turned your camera around, everyone at home would see how cluttered that room actually is.
It's kind of straightened up right now, but yeah, there's just a lot in it.
That's all right. That's normal. You're a parent, you know?
All right. Corner kick. Let's go. Come on now. I would just say put Loke on the corner and let him go for Olympico. Come on, just do it.
I mean, that's basically what Meduninen's own goal against Rebels 90. Was. Cats by 90.
Oh.
Go Big Blue. It's a UK thing.
Okay.
Bryan.
I was like trying to figure out what the heck that meant.
Yeah. It's a University of Kentucky Wildcats thing.
I literally said Catsby.
It's Cats by 90.
Allegedly.
Cats win by 90 is the meme. I didn't know Eric was a UK fan. Go Big Blue.
Super weird. The ball disappeared in the air. There's some magic going on there.
Like, I get it. These advertisers need to get their money's worth, but it throws me off every single week. I can't stand it.
Oh, especially in New York, because what they got 5 teams playing there, so they got to do the green screen.
It was bad in Orlando too, because they had the imaginary screen behind. So every time there was like a long ball going into the box, you just missed it, and you were like trying to guess which center back or striker would get a chance at it. Oh, come on. Call some of these. Thank you. Go quick free kick. Come on, Gutman. Oh, no.
Stalin.
Oh, my God. That's so rough. I thought also might have been a foul on Kubo. But Gutman's he's got to be more decisive in those moments. Oh, it's a Bearcats thing too. Look at that. I didn't know that was a...
Well, when you play Austin P, I mean, it gets...
Look, let's not do this Xavier UC BS tonight, okay? Let's just not. I'm not in the mood to be marriage counselor between Norwood and Cincinnati tonight.
Hey, I'm a big Xavier basketball fan. I like UC and everything else. I worked in the athletic department at UC. Come on now.
But cool, Eric. I'm glad we found something to commiserate over. I will say again about Gutman, in those moments, it doesn't matter if he's passing or shooting. He has to be divisive. He got to be divisive. You got to make a decision.
Decisive.
Yeah, you got to choose to shoot or pass in that moment. He looked like he waited, and then the play was completely over. Decisive is a word.
You kept saying divisive.
I said divisive
like 3 times.
Man, this bourbon is hitting strong. Decisive is what I meant to say. Sorry for the malapropism.
Oh, I thought there was a goal there. Oof.
Yeah, like those angles really throw you off.
We need to come up with a nickname for Clay on these things. Like we call Brad's. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. That'd be too mean. Something that rhymes with smash and Clay. I don't know, like
smash. What?
I don't know. It was a bad joke.
Oh, okay.
We call my brother's wife something when she gets drunk.
Oh, I see what you mean now. I gotcha.
So we had to come up with a nickname for you.
I mean, I just call it Bourbon Clay, but
there you go. Classy Clay.
I'm about to say there's bourbon. Tequila Clay is the most fun.
Oh God, no.
Tequila Clay. We need to get Tequila Clay on one of these watch-alongs. That would be one hell of a time.
We'll get Tequila Clay and Rose Mike.
Yes, flashy but classy. Yes, Mike LaHood, please get on the show drunk on rosé with me, please.
Oh, or is that Frankie with the Kubo missed it again.
Damn.
I'm going to be paying $1 million a goal soon.
My God. Watch what happens when Jurgen Locadia...
I'll tell you what, man. Once he finds his form, I mean, he puts himself into decent positions.
He does. But how many times are we going to say, well, once he starts scoring? I mean,
this is the most chances he's had, I think, all year tonight.
You're absolutely right. He is getting in positions. He's making shots. He's probably had more shots in this half than he's had in the last 3 or 4 games. And you want that progression. Absolutely. I don't want to be too harsh, but it's really frustrating how many times we have to say, oh, well, once he scores, it's just going to take off. Eventually, he has to actually start scoring. And I loved his interviews he did this week with on Cincinnati Soccer Talk and with Alex Steck's on the screen, with Laura Fowler and all these other people. I can definitely tell he wants it. I'm not doubting his talent or his drive or his competitiveness, but you have to start making some of these goals. I mean, how many has he had in the regular season? 1? Yeah. Yeah, just against Red Bull originally. Yeah. I'm going to say the Portland penalty was not regular season. Mm-hmm. So he's had, I want to say this, I don't care. He's had as many regular season MLS goals as Fernando Addy for FC Cincinnati.
You're bad man.
Look, I'm just spitting facts over
Bad
here,
man.
y'all. I'm just spitting facts.
Y'all.
I'm just spitting facts, y'all. I'm just saying. It's stuff like that too. It's
Oh, is he okay?
no, I think he's fine. It caught him wrong, and he just didn't get a good touch on it. But we see that way too often with him.
His work rate's pretty good though.
No.
I'll
Again,
take it.
I don't want to be too negative, but just a couple things. See, that's stuff like that. That's what I love to watch. And the ref's not calling that today, which is awesome. But I do love seeing Locadia. We haven't seen him play in this kind of position so far this season. Sort of like a wide forward.
Telling you, he's better. Everybody keeps yelling. Or
He might
Brad,
be.
my brother keeps yelling at me because I want to play Sem de Jong up top.
Come on. Oh,
I want to play Sem de Jong up top in a 4-3-3 with Zhao on the right and Locadia on the left, or vice versa, and have basically almost like a false. Have him Sem de Jong be like a false 9, drop in, get the ball, and then dish it.
I'm all right with Locadia playing wide, but I want Vasquez in the middle. And I want Kubo on the other end and Zhao as the right back. But that's just me.
It's fine.
It's a very attacking formation, though, or personnel at least. Yeah, I would agree, Mark. We've had decent chances, much better this match. Absolutely. The fact that I'm complaining that Locadia missed a shot is an improvement. Because no, truly, because there's so many games where he's not getting set up. He's not getting those chances in the box. And he's had a couple already. I think him playing wide, he's cutting more. He's allowed to cut more into the midfield. He's able to pick up the ball faster. He's able to press wide. You've seen it happen a lot. It's really interesting too. Vasquez looks like he's really wide right now, but just this fluid kind of front three. I don't know what you're reacting to.
It was a bad giveaway by Frankie.
Oh yeah,
dude, Hagelin is fierce tonight. I love it.
I'm loving the long-haired Hagelin. Let's go.
Oh. Eric, I don't think Sem is putting in the work rate anymore for some of his midfield stuff that I really think if you just throw him up top and let him at least corral the ball, I think he can do it. I think he can play up top, but
what is happening?
I don't know what's going on.
This is
he blew it. He blew the whistle.
He thought it was
the whistle.
He thought it was halftime. Jesus.
Well, his reffing grade's gonna take a hit after that one.
Pro referees, just the
look at his sweat lines, dude. That guy is
just exemplary professionalism from pro referees, always and forever. I guess we're not going to get a lot of stoppage time if he was calling it off at 44:30.
Yeah. He's not as bad as the refs in the Bengals Browns game.
Oh no, not at all. Again, NFL refs are not a high bar to jump.
All right.
Looks like we made it to halftime. Please, if you are watching along with us in the comments, please give us your 3-word first half review. What do you think about FC Cincinnati so far as we go into the half 0-0 against New York Red Bulls?
0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you all English back again.
Like I call it soccer, but it's 0-0. It's draws and ties. It's pitch and boots, and it's all that stuff.
Okay.
Can't convert chances. That is true. But as we said earlier, we do have chances. Same old story. I would push back against that a little bit. I mean, it's definitely not. We're still going into a half 0-0, which is the same old story. But I do think the offense has looked more dangerous than we've seen it in a while, at least. Just got to finish. Absolutely. We're not dead. I like it. I like it and I love it. Another scoreless half. That is like a Magic Johnson tweet reacting to an NBA playoff game.
What?
Magic Johnson has these tweets where he'll basically go like, wow, FC Cincinnati, New York Red Bulls ended the half 0-0. FC Cincinnati really needs to score if they want to win this game. And you're like, right.
I like this one right here.
Free Cruz. He didn't even need 3 words. I like the efficiency. Yes, I absolutely hope Alan Cruz gets off the bench as soon as possible into this lineup. I don't know who I'd bring him on for necessarily in this
Kubo,
formation.
easy. Yeah, Kubo, easy.
Maybe. I don't know. I think Kubo's played well. I'd be interested to see if maybe even Frankie. I just don't see a lot from Frankie on the offensive end. I think Cruz adds more to that than Frankie does. That's just me. Not that I don't love Frankie, but
this is when I wish I could hear Coach Stom talk right now. Oh, I like this one. Ready? Hagelin wasn't terrible.
He wasn't terrible. Oh,
hey, it's our buddy Pietro. How you doing, pal?
Our stats fiend from Brazil. Hello, yes, hello, Pietro. Obrigado. Thank you for joining us. Did I see that run? Are we referring to Frankie, Kubo? I'm a little confused. Frankie told to hang back. Yeah, that's true. No, I do think Frankie is doing his job. I'm not saying, replace him because he's not doing enough. I just think that it has to be a tactical change to add another person going forward who can create on offense. And I think Cruz does that when Frankie just hasn't been able to, usually. I mean, he had that great shot against Atlanta, but otherwise his strengths are not in offensive creation. And I think Cruz just has that different element that I would love to see on the pitch in the second half. But we'll see how it goes. Stom rarely, if ever, brings on a halftime sub. So I'm not holding my breath. That's for sure.
I think,
exactly.
There you go. I think Cruz can offer more going forward, creates chances, and can score. He's proven with the second runs as well. I think we could utilize that very well in this match. Bring that second run behind those guys. For Bryan.
Yes, I love the profile picture.
I
love all of it. There it is.
For Bryan.
Come on, you Spurs.
Well, I'm not a Spurs fan. That's Brad.
No, you're thinking of Brad, but I'm glad that you shared it anyway.
It's okay. I'm thinking about it. It's okay.
Oh, that would just make my 2020. Once again, we're all just.
There's a real big reason why I will never be a huge Spurs fan. I cannot say it on the air.
Oh no!
A gentleman I worked for is a huge Spurs fan, and
yeah,
ruined it for me.
I will say every fan base has
black sheep.
Everyone, well, we all have our jerks. If you know me on Twitter, I can be very particularly, biased against certain fan bases, but they're good and bad in all fan bases. I will say that. In reference to saying the show would be dominated by Spurs fans. Yes, you did say that on Twitter.
The American
today,
Fighting Cock podcast. Sorry, who did? I did.
Yeah, you said earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, yes.
When we thought our tactical mastermind coach Gough would also be on tonight, who's also a Pels Spurs fan.
So yeah, you, Brad, Coach, DJ.
Yep, I think that's the four of us. I think
it's four.
I think that's the United is close on our staff. Liverpool might be up there too.
Liverpool's up there.
Liverpool, United, I think have two each. No, Michael Lahoud makes 3 for United, so I think they're the second most popular among the Cincinnati Soccer Talk staff.
I am a purely American-based.
He's very much a neutral.
I'm a fan of the soccer.
I'm trying to bring him over to the Lily White side, but we'll see if it works.
Raise your hand if you've been to a USL League 2 championship game.
USL League 2? No.
Woo-woo.
I just been to the. Well, what in 2018 was it technically the USL Championship? That year, or was that the year after when they made it officially the championship, and then League 1 and League 2?
Oh, I'm basically referencing USL PDL. It was USL PDL back in the day,
right? No, I was just wondering about the USL games I saw for FC Cincinnati, what those technically qualified for, if they were at that time under that current pyramid
championship.
It's not 3 words. But
I want a goal.
We'll accept it. I want a goal. Absolutely. I think I would wager to say every FC Cincinnati fan would agree with you that a goal would be lovely. Hopefully,
I'm starving right now seeing La Rosa's commercial.
Oh, I was wondering if you're starving for goals or starving for food. Looks like a little bit of both. I just
Fast
had
food.
a lovely roll of sushi before we came on today, so I'm nice and full.
From where? Wait,
Fusion,
one roll? One roll?
I got extra tuna, so it was like a very the roll was very big.
Yeah.
No, it was it's Fusion from Hyde Park.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, it was good. It was the spicy tuna.
Oh yes, I like spicy shrimp and spicy tuna. Those are good.
I'm allergic to the shellfish, but I do like the
Oh.
spicy tuna a lot.
Note to self: I want to kill Clay, invite him over, and slip some shrimp.
soy and shrimp. Just give me some like teriyaki shrimp, and
So what do you
I'm
eat
done for.
sushi with? Like, do you dip it in anything?
No, I don't get eel sauce or soy sauce or anything like that. No.
Why don't you just order nigiri then, man? Halftime entertainment by Fusion Sushi in Hyde Park. Joking.
Yes, please. If you want to sponsor us, Fusion, you're fantastic. So yeah. So Bryan, if you could make a change going into the second half, what would you like to see?
Um.
Getting us back on track a little bit.
Yeah, good call. Cruise in for Kubo.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely
That or cruise in for Vasquez and Kubo up top.
I like what Vasquez brings to the front line. I think it's a dimension that we could still utilize. So I want to keep him on, but I know
He's had chances. He's had the whiff and the header.
I know I'm the conductor of the Brandon Vasquez hype train at the moment. We definitely agree though. Cruz is probably the only positive offensive substitution you can make. And I think we absolutely need to bring him in some fashion or another. I would maybe say Garza, but Gutman's played well. So it's hard to
First touch has been
Well, that's always been It's the spaces he's found in the opposition half going forward have been dangerous. So it's hard to justify taking him out, but I know maybe later in the half, 70, 75th minute, nothing's changed. That might be something I would consider as well.
Dr. Darcy Kruger. I gotta say, we might be losing at the same clip as last year, but it's easier to watch.
We're definitely letting in less goals. So that's the thing. I do know. So what we're now, were we 2-5-3 at the moment? 2 wins, 5 losses, 3 draws.
Getting there. We are 2-6-3.
2-6-3. Okay. Well, I know
we're not Miami at least.
I know Stom wasn't responsible for the first 2 losses, but just for context, Alan Cruz was fired after a start of 2-7-2.
Alan Koch.
I say Alan Cruz? Wow. Yes. My malapropism is terrible tonight. Yes. Alan Koch was fired from FC Cincinnati after a start of 2 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. So just something to keep in mind. I know Stom's particular record is not that bad yet, but just something to keep on the periphery.
I will say to that comment of yours, not everything is based on match performance.
Oh, I know. No. The Koch decision was the performances were just one of many things. I'm just saying for context of comparing to last year, we're not as bad as we were under DeMay, but I don't blame him for that. I think that was a whole lot of stuff was just bad at that point. But we are kind of in a
Did you see the comedy errors? I love it. There's a cross in Waston I thought was about to die. He like tripped over his feet.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Waston's like little tweet today with like the
yeah, we didn't get into that because almost like 5 minutes later he just posted the match coming up graphic. I don't have any idea what he was referring to. Just a whole bunch of emojis and then ... Yeah, 58% of possession, even on shots on target, even on
duels
winning a lot more duels. About almost the same amount of fouls, but Red Bulls have 2 cards.
All right. Time out, everybody. Clay, go get a drink, or do you want me to get a drink? I'm getting another drink.
You get a drink, and then we'll swap before we get back on the second half. So it is just me, alone, running the show. No, not at all. This is, so obviously we're going into the half 0-0, as we're kind of used to. tell us in the comments here, what would you like to see going into the second half? We had our 3-word match reactions, a 3-word first half reaction. We've seen a lot of those feelings before. But yeah, would you bring on Cruz? Would you wait? Do you think this team is just almost about to score? I think there's an argument to be made they can. So I definitely think we're not out of this game for sure. I mean, we've seen not every goalless draw is written the same, right? So with our possession and our duels won, this team is more often than not on the front foot tonight. So I wouldn't actually anticipate Stom making any changes right away. He's never been a coach who's made very rash decisions when it comes to substitutions. So I think we're going to see the same lineup, and it'll probably be the 60th or 70th minute before we actually see any changes because of how well we are looking statistically, at least. I agree, Tar Heel 16. I don't agree with your college basketball fandom, but I do agree that Locadia Vasquez is a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent 1-2 punch.
Tar Heel 16. Where are you from?
We all know it's probably not Chapel Hill because bandwagons. Sorry, that was mean. Coach Gough coming in. Keep challenging Red Bulls defenders over the top. Switch Zhao to the left wing and have him run at the right back. That's on a yellow.
The right center back.
Interesting that because we don't have another proper. I guess we have Zico Bailey. You could bring in, or maybe you could just swap the two. I don't know. Born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. There you go. Okay. So yes,
I lived in High Point, North Carolina. I don't know if you know where that is. Greensboro. I lived there for 4 years. Love that state.
High Point and Greensboro are amazing places. I will say North Carolina barbecue is.
There's 2 different kinds of North Carolina barbecue too.
Just generally speaking,
you like the mustard or the vinegar?
I'm speaking personally from the mustard.
Okay.
I love the mustard barbecue.
I like the vinegar chopped. So good.
Yes. No, I just think I was speaking generally. North Carolina barbecue is great, but my personal favorite is the mustard. I like that, like kind of tangy, kind of sweet.
Mustard, gross.
Yes. I mean, vinegar is good, Brian. All barbecue is great. We just all have our favorites, you know?
All right. So, Coach, you can log on with your phone, pal. I'll send you the
Not
link.
permanent switch, just for a bit at the beginning. You can also keep your comments in one package and send them up so you don't have to like try to decipher them. But thank you, Coach, for your participation.
I wish that they would have better MLS gambling, because then we could instead of just talking about the game, I could wager $100 on who's going to score first.
I am so glad there is not better MLS gambling.
I could be miserable.
I don't have enough money to lose.
Hey man, I know my boy Truth Adair had
Boston's ears were burning.
Say gambling. Seriously, though.
Amazing how we just bring up the word and suddenly he's like, it's like if we brought up the stock market, he'd be like, did someone say day trading?
Somebody say day trading?
Coach Gough, if we barely checked his Untapped, we'd see he's had a couple beers himself, so he's struggling with the
Plus
comments.
400.
Plus 400 for Bale to win man of the match in the Europa League final. I absolutely would take those odds. Look, when he's got Gareth Bale in the profile picture, I can't help myself. All right, we are back underway in the second half, excuse me. Brian, where are you at?
45, 19, 20, 21. I can fast forward this thing.
No, I mean, I'm only 3 or 4 seconds ahead of you. So it's there. I'm sure your TiVo or whatever they have nowadays doesn't have a 3 or 4 second button. It's more like probably 15 seconds. Can you remember TiVo?
Yes, I do.
Crazy. It's like when Netflix used to deliver DVDs to your home. It's wild. Technology, man. Moves so fast.
I'm old enough to remember when you'd get a printer.
Yes.
On an old, and it was it had the perforated edges, the dots.
Oh my God.
Feed it through a roller.
I had a teenager say to me last year, why do they call it hang up the phone? They had never seen a phone actually hang up before. I'm not old, but it made me feel ancient.
Oh, I remember when internet used to come on a CD on your
Yes,
send it to you, like once a month.
My mom was studying for grad school while I was a student, and whenever she was on the internet, I couldn't make phone calls to my friends. Dial up. Either you're on the phone or you're on the internet. Couldn't do both.
Oh, it's too good right now.
Well,
Coach Gough like, why are you guys not talking soccer?
Speaking of, yeah, so now we're back into the second half. We've switched sides as is custom.
Really?
I know, right? Truth or dare, absolutely. We are experiencing the Premier League standard where the teams that spend the most money get all the attention. So we're going to hear a lot about Blaise Matuidi and Gonzalo Higuain for, as of now, currently called Inter Miami, pending their court date. I'm just waiting for that to go against them and just have them change their full name. That'd be hilarious to me. Just for the Schadenfreude alone. Stephen Wood thinks a goal was coming. Locatia's had good chances. I love the optimism. He's definitely been in the right spots. So we'll see how he does.
Dude, I love Meduna and just dropping dimes.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, so close. Vasquez.
See, I think Kuba needs to rip that. Top of the box. He had space. He could maybe take a little touch on his left and at least try to rip.
I feel like it's easy for us to say, obviously, watching back, but it feels like there's a lot of times where our players are hesitant to just let it rip.
Mm-hmm. I love Joe Zhao.
He's been, even if he's, I shouldn't even qualify it. He's just been one of our best players this season, bar none.
Pioneer fan club right here.
Absolutely. You, me, and Michael Lahoud, we are all ready to form the Joe Zhao fan club.
Man Crush Monday. Oh.
And also his leadership, just generally like off the field as well, this season has been incredibly impressive. Oh, come on, Locadia. Oh, I can see why Dr. Kruger said, come on, Gutman. I don't know if that pass was behind him or if he wasn't able to settle it. Either or, that was a prime chance.
By the way, everybody, if you're watching this, please make sure to check out CincinnatiSoccerTalk.com for our post-match story. And I believe we're going to have a photo gallery. We actually have a man on the field taking shots for CST. So please check that out on our website.
Yes, we'll have, and the evil twin, Brad Weigel, will have player ratings up tomorrow as well. And you can debate with him online all you want about how wrong he is.
The evil twin, yes. Please debate. Definitive about it, though. You have to be.
I will say I don't know if anyone's had more controversial player ratings this season than I have.
Hey, you go hard, pal.
I do. Because, obviously I'm not the usual. So I only fill in. It's like a substitute teacher, you got to make an impression as a sub, I
swear Locadia is going to get hurt. He's scaring me a little bit. He's
going after every ball. That's for sure. I love the effort, but yeah, it is sometimes a bit scary. Okay, come on. Let's turn it around.
Kubo never makes his first pass forward. It's always back.
That's the one thing that's one of the few things that frustrates me about it. Sometimes you're right. He'll delay or he just won't pass it forward. Ooh,
comes to the ball real well, but
Amaya trying to switch the field, but couldn't quite get there. Yep, FCC really getting after it in the midfield, pressuring the ball, like the urgency. What I want to see, and Coach, if you have the time, please comment or hop on. After we pressure the ball and after we win it back, it's the transition into the break, getting on the counter and getting chances. We seem to win the ball in midfield and then we just stand on it, and then we lose it, and it's just not. It's not feasible. So we got to do something. We got to do better in the transition from ball winning to offense.
Kubo with a neutral pass that time.
There we go. Baby steps.
Oh,
no. You can't go to ground like that. What are you going to do? It's even if you win the ball, they're going to win the second ball because you're on the ground. Here comes that NYCFC counter.
Yeah, I was talking with my one of my best friends today. He's a big New York fan, and he was telling me how bad New York is, and no way. And now I look at him I'm like, yeah, they're not that great. Yet they're still 8th place.
About to say it's the window between. I would have to look at it again off the top of my head. Oh, you had them down on the left, had a wide open window instead of trying to force it out to Locadia. I mean, the spots between like 7th and 11th are really close. I think even if Cincinnati were to win today, they're automatically in playoff position, aren't they?
If we win,
yeah. If we were to get 3 points, we would get like 9th or something, wouldn't we?
we'd be 12th. We'd be 12 points. So Atlanta lost, right?
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. We'd be right around there.
Exactly. So even one result can change the whole game in that, in the last couple playoff positions.
Hagel's
He really cannot put them all in one comment. When you're in a 3-5-2 and dropping 1 or 2 forwards deep, there's nobody to transition quickly to. You need to wait for the wing backs to make their runs. That's where a 3-4-3 would help immensely with wingers there to transition through. It's a good point. Absolutely. We often tend to win the ball in the midfield, but Gutman and Jow are still too far back to have anyone to bring it to. So that's a good point. Hopefully Hagelin can continue because we do not have another center back.
Vanderwerf.
Have Vanderwerf on the bench? Okay, good. I did not know we had Vanderwerf on the bench. For some reason, I thought he was still out.
I knew you were about to say that too. I'm like, no.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I started talking as soon as you drank your water. That was great timing.
Ha ha!
One comment is for
People
who don't have a lot to say.
That's tomorrow's sermon, Coach, right?
That's the homily for tomorrow. All right, so we've already gotten into the bit of the first half.
Second half.
So, wow. I'm really bad at this today.
So I need to be the host.
I need to leave.
It's okay.
We're already into the first bit of the second half, and to me, it doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed. Oh, I just got a black. Oh, there it is. Did you have a black screen too?
Yeah.
That was very weird. Honestly, Coach, I think this needs to be a new segment on Talking Tactics, the gospel according to Coach. I don't know about you, but that's something that I want to see. Give us a week.
Getting yellow for that?
I hope so. Get them all the yellows. Let's go. Yes. Let's press them. Yeah, Coach, on Talking Tactics, give us a weekly homily, just on whatever sort of just, pressing upon your soul, You think I'm joking? I actually think that'd be a great segment. Oh. I'm really into a soccer match when all of my reactions are, that's just when it's no words. Just like watching the US Open, just grunts. Tennis? Anybody?
Yeah, I know. I'm just laughing at you. I'm sorry. People are going to be thinking you're doing something weird in your apartment, bro.
Well, anyone can see me on camera. I'm just miming tennis as one does.
Come on, Jow.
Alone in their apartment.
Oh.
It's not a good sign when I have to explain the joke for you to get it. Swing and a miss. Yeah, that's accurate. But hey, I find it funny. And at the end of the day, that's the only person you need to make yourself. You only need to make yourself laugh. Am I right? Brad's like, should I ruin this for him? Should I just let him have this?
I'm having a good time.
That's all that matters, right?
Oh man, there's not much good times to have with FC Cincinnati right now, so might as well.
2020 in general, it has been a tough year for everybody.
It worked for Jay Leno.
Okay, that hurt. I didn't need to be compared to Jay Leno. That hits home. That hurt. I am, to be fair, I am not nearly as obsessed with old cars and denim, so I think I'll be okay.
By the way, James Corden is the man.
Oh, James Corden's very funny. I like him a lot.
Super awesome, especially when he does his stuff with David Beckham.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
The 2018 English Squad World Cup stuff
Yeah.
was brilliant.
I even liked when was it the whatever he did the thing with LAFC and Bob Bradley and
Yes.
oh, that was funny.
Yeah, I think he's a West Ham fan. He like really knows soccer, and he's just a hilarious person. So bringing those two together is fantastic. Gutman doing his best Jow impression. I don't know if that's a reference to his ability to get up the field or his inability to have a decent end product. Well, could be a bit of both.
Dude,
I don't know.
I want to see Lucadia's heat map today.
Yeah, I think he's been more active than I've ever seen him for SEC. He's been he looks like he's been all over the place.
I wonder if he gets a percentage of his transfer fee. Working hard
for the amount of ground covered, how many kilometers you run per match. Sorry, I said kilometers. I'm still stuck in the Premier League. How many miles you run per match?
It's a kilometer.
It's like
2/3 a mile or something like that.
I'm trying to remember. It's because a 5K is 3 miles. So I don't remember what that fraction is. I was terrible at math. I studied theater in college. Don't ask me math questions. FCC putting a little bit of pressure on the Red Bulls in their own half. I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Gutman.
I feel like we're seeing some good.
Yeah,
we're seeing some good chances.
Speaking about Locadia, Vasquez frees him up a bit. Yeah, we haven't seen him play as a wide forward or as a sort of a second striker making runs off the shoulder of a target man, number 9. So it's a different role for him tonight, and it's really interesting to see how he's adapted. That's great.
Oh,
that's
funny.
Brilliant. There's
Waston.
Thank you, Alex, for validating my career, my Bachelor of Fine Arts. I needed it. Absolutely. I think we're definitely getting in spots where we're able to make good passes, but we just can't seem to find that final person to make that shot. That's what we need to see. Just finding that man in the box. We talked about this earlier before I think the first half ended. Medunjanin, his passing has been
Another one
exemplary tonight.
Oh, I think honestly, Brad's going to have fun, but I think there's a lot of 6s on this team, player rating wise. I think Medunjanin's played very well. I think Locadia, I think you'd like to have that chance or two back. Overall, I mean, nobody's playing bad. I mean, I think the only maybe negative you'll see is Kubo out of the midfield and maybe Gutman in his first touches. But outside of that,
and I would say,
you dude, I feel like he just fell.
And I also think Kubo is more out of being played out of position more than anything else. But Alex, I didn't need you to come for me that hard. I didn't need you to. I feel seen in all the wrong ways. But thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it.
Dude, I studied sport management and worked in sports for 4 years. You want to talk about starving? But Vasquez hold-up play was ish in the first half, but
it was poo. Let's say what the words are. It was poo, but it's been much better the second half. I agree, Coach Brad Gough.
He's been watching too many Trolls movies.
Yeah, what did the rock and roll Trolls say, Coach? Did they get along with the country Trolls? What did Justin Timberlake say? Is he in the movie? I don't know. I didn't watch it. I had to see the ads all the time on Peacock now because I'm forced by NBC Sports to watch Peacock.
Kaku. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. New York's having quite a bit of cards here.
I want to say something, Brian. I want to say something. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? I have not missed Sim DeYoung this match.
Yeah,
I haven't missed him
in this match, but yeah, Brad puts it best. He's like a luxury we don't need or really can't use.
That soundtrack is on in my house during all waking hours. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ours is Greatest Showman.
But to say it would be either that or we can just go back to Let It Go.
Frozen
Coach,
2.
would Frozen be better
Frozen
or
2.
Moana?
Frozen 2 is on my house too a lot. Yeah.
My good friend.
Go baby, go!
Oh,
come on, baby!
Come on! Get a shot off. Get a shot. Oh, Gutman! Why? I wish Gutman had even half a right foot, so he wouldn't feel like he has to spin around on his left every time he gets the ball in the box. All right, now that we've completely wasted that attacking opportunity, my good friend, we're not in Giant Stadium, so we're not playing proper football. My good friend Michael Carr, who should be subbed on in the 70th minute, as he knows, one of my big pet peeves is not subbing enough, and I think right now and not enough has changed, and you got to get some fresh legs in here. I think the obvious substitution right now is Alan Cruz. I didn't want to take Kubo off at halftime, but based on how he's being used at the moment, I don't see what he's contributing. I would rather keep Vasquez on because of his hold-up play, so I would bring on Cruz for Yuya Kubo, personally. I think he's the only person who's going to be able to bring something new into the game. Ken
Hedger's man crush, Florian Velo, is about to come on.
Oh, boy, the guy we should have drafted. Oh, another hot take. We should have kept Kai Kamara. We should have kept him. Just going to say it. He's good.
Oh, man. No.
And now we were asked to give up a whole lot to trade for him, and we didn't, which is smart. We should have kept him.
No.
What did we get for him? An international spot?
Doesn't matter. I like Kai.
We should have kept him.
Kai Kamara on a team that's crap.
We should have kept him. He's good.
You don't put Kai Kamara on a team that's crap because
we didn't know we were crap at the time.
Feel worse.
He's fine. He was good. He's been good. He scores goals in MLS. That's what you need. He's also cheap. He's much cheaper than Fernando Adi was.
Teammates.
He's far cheaper than what Jurgen Locadia could be.
I think Lahoud could give us a good perspective.
I think we can look back on all of our problems, and it stems from not keeping Kai Kamara. I said it.
And Drew Yearwood's out. He had a good shift for a new guy.
Yeah, he did look pretty good. Agreed. He is clinical in the final third. Absolutely.
We can't give crosses.
No,
we don't send in crosses.
But I mean, it's even if you're not crossing, just having.
I think it was $2 million for one goal.
It was $2 million for one.
He scored in
MLS
the
goal,
Cup, right? He scored versus.
He
Louisville.
scored in the Open Cup against Louisville, and he scored the game-winning. He won the game-winning goal against Louisville and the game-winning goal against Chicago, in MLS. I'm just saying we could have kept quiet. Should have kept Kai. But even if you're not sending in long balls into the box, I think just Cruz's movement and his runs, I think would be incredibly valuable for this game right now. It's just a different dimension. You just got to bring on something, and there's honestly not another offensive move you can make. There isn't. Like I said, maybe Garza with his passing.
I just feel like if Cruz isn't in our plans and we're not playing him, we're just killing his value.
Well, that actually would bum me out severely. If Alan Cruz is fit, but we're not playing him because he's not deemed to be in our I still think he's the best player we have on our roster.
I agree. And
to not play him consistently is, I think, a mistake. And I've been a fan of Stam, but that would be something that would I hope that's not the case. I hope it is just maintaining fitness. Otherwise, I'd be incredibly upset. Ooh, Goodman.
Styling on him.
I mean, the clearance went right back to him, but that defensive play was excellent. Oh,
come on.
Come on. There you go, Frankie. That's what I love about Frankie. He always steps to the ball carrier.
If we don't concede in the first 20 minutes, we're a tough team to beat.
That's absolutely the case. If you can score on us early, we're done. Otherwise, we're super hard to break down. Oh, actually, Brian, do you have an idea
I'm
to answer this question?
guessing- Well, so here's the thing with McCutcheon. He hasn't played in months. So
He was on the bench in July and early in July for Brentford
he played
during
one or
the
two games.
but he didn't actually play. So he
Yeah,
was available, but he wasn't playing.
he's played very little in the past 8-9 months. Couple games at most.
Mhm.
Hasn't played. He's gonna need his fitness. Okay, maybe he plays next Saturday for 20 minutes sub.
But will he is he going to be able to be training this week? Is he done with the
He got
quarantine
here
requirement?
on Monday or Tuesday, so yes.
He needs 10 days.
Right? Monday, yeah. So he'd be fine. So I mean, it's not training much, but let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think it's pretty.
It's gonna be tough.
I would say it's pretty clear that neither he nor Barrial are going to be available for Union or NYCFC.
I think Makacho can be technically available for NYCFC, but I'm not sure he'll play yet.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Give us the foul. Thank you. Thank you.
He's won a card.
I like it. I like that energy. Let's get a second yellow. Let's force it. Good guys don't win games, as the special one would say.
Oof.
I don't even know how that's happened. Oh, okay, good.
Florian Velo. Oh, Brian White. Just kidding.
Yeah, it was Flo, I think, is what, 30? Is his number? I can't remember. A lot of headbands out there tonight. A lot of long hair. I don't know. Just bringing my great sense of observation to this to this watch along. Come on, Jow.
Clay's afraid of the quiet. Afraid of the silence. It's okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, come on, Kubo. How many times has Kubo not gone after a ball?
Again. Speaking of, I also think Kubo should be sent off. He looks tired or disinterested.
I don't think he's disinterested. I don't think he's used to that position still.
Yeah, that's one of the things that bothers me most about
we try
Stom's
to use our
personnel
best
choices.
11. Well, I feel like he wants to use his best 11.
Right. He thinks Kubo deserves to be in the 11, but he doesn't either feel comfortable or for whatever reason, doesn't want to use a formation that would use Kubo in a position that he's best at. So you put him on the field, but he's often playing like in a 3-man midfield or something.
Yeah. I mean, so it's clear. I do like that Stom has made the adjustment to have Gutman go after that right center back.
Yeah.
This match, Nellis, whatever his name is.
Coach Gough was on it for that. You have to challenge guys with the red card. I mean, with the yellow card. Yeah. He's coach thinks we see Cruz on for Vasquez, even if Kubo is the right play. Coach perfectly exemplifying what might be the right. I know that is such a completely non-issue.
Yeah, Klein, JT14 Klein, yes, Cruz would, but it just all depends on how Stom
Too many cooks.
Yeah, how Stom rates him. So it's
I really hope it's a fitness concern and not
I agree.
Rating him, because if he doesn't rate Cruz, that would upset me. I like Pedersen tonight too. He's not bad.
Again, I don't think anybody's had a bad game.
Right. It's just no one's had a great game. Well, no one's had admittedly a good game either. Oh!
Ken Hedker on our Slack says New York Red Bulls feel like a very good USL team. He's not wrong. What does that make us?
Honestly, though, that makes us a pretty good USL League team.
Oh, shoot.
I will say I enjoyed very heavily that Medunian and cheekiness. That made my night.
I like how he's able to just kind of subtly distribute and kind of drive the train a little bit tonight.
Yeah,
I do like that.
I agree.
It's kind of why we brought him in.
Oh, there we go, Frankie. I thought he lost it, but he got it back.
Blind squirrel.
I think Tar Heels is noticing something. that we haven't seen yet. Vasquez. Oh.
Offside.
Well, you just missed it.
Oh, dear goodness.
You have to look. I've been the conductor of the Vasquez hype train, but one-on-one with the goalkeeper, you got to hit that. You got to hit that.
Oh, every time.
Yeah, you got to hit that. You got to. Yeah, it's. That's tough. That's tough.
It's literally this game could be 2-0 easy.
Oh yeah. I don't think they haven't had the same
Who
kind of
put that
chances
ball
that we
into
have.
him? Who put that ball into him? Anybody?
I'd have to look back. I missed it. I was too busy trying to observe his move. So I didn't know.
Kubo.
Yeah. That's what Kubo can give you. He can place that pass. He can place that last shot when it doesn't seem like anything's happening. Oh, that sucks though. That's yeah, you're right. I haven't seen Red Bulls with the same kind of chances that we've had. And if we're not careful, it's going to be one of those kind of against the run of play kind of situations where like off a corner randomly. We've got to take advantage of the chances that are given to us.
We need 3 points.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, a road point is admirable, but at this point it's like,
yes,
we know we can get a road point, right? We have kind of higher expectations for this club now, I think. Oh, get it to Zhao. Okay, maybe he can still get there. Oh, almost.
You're like 3 seconds ahead of me, and it's driving me crazy.
Sorry, I need to be a little more. I need to be more like Rob Pierce is like his poker face is incredible. I need to be more like him. Yeah, I was saying at halftime, not all scoreless draws are written the same. It would definitely feel, because of the chances we've created, the opportunities we've had, it would definitely feel like a loss today.
Messi was chipping goals in at the age of 7.
Well, not everyone is Messi, to be fair. I think Messi had more talent at 7 years old than any of us will ever have in our entire lives. Maybe even the entire 22 people on this pitch combined, to be fair.
Yeah, I think I'll be very disappointed if we can't get 3 out of this. Very disappointed.
That we need to. Yeah, I think that's the theme right now is, we spent a lot of the last season just wanting to, not drop as many points. And we're finally getting to that spot. But now you have to take that next step at some point.
Come on. Oh, that's one.
Come on.
Right in the face.
Really? You're just going to let him? Oh, come on.
We should have subbed somebody in like 5 minutes ago.
We should have subbed someone in 20 minutes ago. But Stam wants to continue the long-running tradition of FC Cincinnati managers who don't sub soon enough. It's a tale as old as time. Looks like, I'm guessing, Tar Heels, you are telling us that Cruz is coming on for Kubo and not making a, not telling us what you want, but you're telling us what is going to happen. Once again, I liked what Kubo has done, and I think he can contribute more. But you just got to get something new into the side right now. Like, I like what Koopman's done, but even bring on Garza just for something else. We've gone almost 3/4 in the match with an inability to score. Let's try something new. I don't know if Jow gets a hard time. I guess his lack of end product is he's not created a lot of assists, but he definitely gets us in dangerous positions. He's easily, his work rate, his ability to go forward, he's honestly just been game in, game out one of our best players this year. Would you expect nothing else? I got more. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Beauty and the Beast.
I muted Clay for everybody.
I'm sorry for singing, but I wanted to give Bryan the Beauty and the Beast reference. I know I'm a bad singer. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, we are approaching the 77th minute, and
still you're killing me. I thought you were giving me hope. Oh,
come on.
And nothing.
Thanks for the mute.
Fair enough. That's totally fair. I once was I got hired for an internship right out of college, and part of my audition required me to sing a song. I knew it's not my forte, but I had to do it. And I got to see my feedback afterwards, a couple months later, and for my song portion, the lady. There was a great punchline, and you mute me right when I say it.
Oh, shoot. There's Cruz for Kubo.
There was an excellent punchline to that story, and now you're never going to get to hear it, Bryan.
Thank God.
I hope you're happy. Now I'm mad.
Oh. He's going to take these controls away from me.
Yeah, I'm just going to remove you from the I'm going to end the broadcast. That's what I'll do. I'll just end this for everybody. I'll take the party home. I'm going to close up.
Oh, shoot.
Last call.
Last call for alcohol. It's 8:40. It's not 10 yet.
I don't care. I'll end this party now. I'll turn this car around. Oh,
come on.
Oh,
Vasquez, you.
What a good ball in. He settled it perfectly. Just ugh. I would argue the decision was about 78 minutes too late.
Oh, I feel like I love seeing all these guys that we saw in USL. It makes me feel better about our chances. How did they not bring in the USL coach as the head coach?
I don't know.
Didn't they? I think they brought this guy. Wasn't this guy from Salzburg?
I don't know.
I think he was.
Maybe.
Spelled isn't a word. Thanks.
Spelled isn't a word.
Harry Kane.
Don't give him the time of day. He can't ruin my mood today.
Alex Morgan, baby. Woo woo.
Absolutely. One of the best women to ever play the game.
I just think it's a travesty that Rose Lavelle wasn't in the top 15 best players on FIFA. That's bullcrap.
Yeah, I think she should have been a higher ranking. I think it's just she's young. I think she'll get there. She'll be she's going to be one of the best players in like 2 or 3 years.
Imagine this team under Harks.
It's hard to say. He only had like what, a year? Less than? Not about a year. I can't even remember what kind of style he played.
4-2-3-1 with when we were good, we had Tomaselli as that like stud. Well, I don't know if stud, but we had a very defined roles.
A blast from the past.
You know, we were better when he was on the field, by the way.
We can use some more defined roles. I think.
I agree.
King Koenig, and I will say that's the one what if that I really, hated to see during the.
Oh, is that nutmeg? Oh, and then he turns it over.
Yeah, that's Vasquez's experience for me. It's like 80% of a good thing, and then he just makes a bad mistake.
Oh, look at you, King Harris. Harris had a baby, and now he's like young again.
Well, it's like with the Fred VanVleet thing in the NBA playoffs. He like went on a tear as soon as his baby was born. There you go. You got a new father. You got a whole new. Is there
any player close to yellow? I don't think so.
You have to get 5, right? I don't think we have anybody close to. I don't think we have anyone on 4 at the moment. Frankie Amaya just had his tally refreshed with his suspension.
Too.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Jeez Louise.
we're so close. Oh my
Discipline report. I'm going to look at the discipline report. Cincinnati does not have anybody on 4. You're correct.
Oh my Lord. That was so tough. Oh,
that scared the crap out of me.
all right. Good defense. Didn't give him a decent shot. Whew. All right. We're in the final stretch. We've made 1 substitution. To be fair, we have 6 subs on the bench. Now 5. So I can't imagine.
One of those is a keeper.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Cruz. Oh my God.
Don't pass it. Oh, freaking it.
Vasquez, you just have to settle that ball. All you have to do is settle that ball. Yeah, there's a theme coming here. Cannot one-time anything. He's got to work on his volleys. He's not... Disaster is tough. He's been in the places you need him to be. He's making the right runs. He's in the right positions. It's just... he can't get the ball off his feet, or he can't get the ball on his feet when he needs it to, which is a disaster. Yes. But, yeah, I mean, we've had a full week of training, but I agree. I mean, these players are coming up on 90 minutes, and they don't have support. And part of that is,
shit. Oh my gosh. Good. See, that's where I love my boy Spencer right there.
Gutman just totally screwed him over with that, though. Like, I don't know what Gutman thought he was doing. Did he think he was passing it back? That was really close.
There's no way you could pass that back.
Right. I don't know what that is.
Oh, come on, Loca. Where is Loca? He's
on the field. It's like him and Vasquez is a 2 up top, really.
Cruz, I love you.
Oh my God, I love him so much. Shoot it.
Rip it. All right, corner. Yes, Saucy Neck, Jamie Smed. She's great. Sport of the show. Yeah, she's done a lot of great things. Oh my God, really?
No,
really?
Don't,
really?
Don't.
Really?
Don't do this to me.
Really?
Don't do this to me.
Really?
No, don't do this.
Really?
Don't do this to me, y'all.
Really?
Guys, don't do this to me.
Really?
Don't do this. Mono,
Really?
don't do this.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Really? Holy shit!
Yes! Get in! Woo!
Yes!
Oh my God.
Need some damn luck. Let's go.
You're right. That is a left
Need
foot.
some luck.
That is a left foot that would make Manu absolutely proud. Oh my goodness. Well, this time it is not an again. This time it did not go off a Red Bulls defender's head. So to be fair. Oh my God.
Sweet baby of Harris Medunanan. I'll tell you what.
Off the far post.
Holy
Olympico.
Harris Medunanan.
Olympico. All right, now bring on Stanko. Bring on Vandervarf. Just lock it down. Park the bus. We have 5+ minutes to go. Let's get the heck out of here. See, this
man.
Coach Gough has talked about this before. When it comes to this team, we've created more chances, I think, this game than we have probably in any other game in recent memory, if not the whole season. I would need to see the actual statistics here, but it seems like we've created a ton of chances comparative to our regular output. But Coach Gough has talked about this. When you create few chances, one of the things you have to do is take advantage of your set pieces. And that is why we bring in someone like Harris Medunian, who has that quality to make something out of nothing on those set pieces.
Finally, my gosh, yeah. And that was not an own goal.
Yes.
Amen.
Look, FC Cincinnati's played 2 games, and guess what? We've scored 2 goals.
Wow.
That deserves a celebratory pour of Basil Hayden's, I'll tell you what.
I'm empty.
Well, you were drinking Michelob Ultra. I don't know if you were really full to begin with.
Shut up. Watch the carbs. Watch the carbs. Oh, finally.
Oof. And that's why
Saeed Bakati couldn't have drawn that up any better.
That's definitely why we keep watching this. You're absolutely right. Yes. Thank you, Juan Vanilla.
Bonilla.
Fantastic Bonilla. Thank you. Yes, absolutely fantastic signings today.
Come on.
Nothing can bring my spirits down, particularly if
I see Gutman around the oh, come on.
what I love that Gutman keeps getting in positions in the box to do something, and I hate that he cannot do anything with it.
I'm happy today.
It was a beautiful day for all Spurs fans. Let me just say.
Back heel from Cruz.
Yeah, not bad. It was just couldn't quite get to the person he was looking for. Excellent pour there to Bryan, who is out. So good. All right, we got to hold on. I'm surprised we haven't brought on another sub. You go up 1-0 against a team like this.
Team like this.
You got it. Well, they're going to be throwing everything they've got.
They've been throwing everybody.
Well, no, the game.
Of course. Come on, sir.
No, this is good. It's what you want to do. Pull the cramp. Whatever you got to do. Oh yeah, no, pull the Randy Bullock. Pull the calf muscle.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
89th minute. Come on,
we got 2 guys down now. This is exactly
89th minute. Yep.
Here we go. Wrap it up.
Well, that plane flight back home tonight will be feeling much better if we come out of this with 3.
Got to hold on. Bring on Stenko. Bring on Vandervaart. Bring on Bailey. Whoever you have to bring on, bring them on right now to shore up this defense and give yourself a chance to walk out these 3 points. That's absolutely what you need to do.
Oh, no.
I hope you're saying that it is too soon to shut down and not that you're telling me something that's about to happen. Be careful with my heart.
Good feelings. I just want good feelings because we're going to play Philly and NYCFC this week, and I just want good feelings now. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm just happy that we're gonna face a new team.
We're playing the second best team in the league on Wednesday, and then we play NYCFC. So it's like, come on.
Oh, they're gonna make both of them go off of this set piece. Oh, that's tough.
The Randy Bullock ref. What?
Come on. They're gonna make them go off for this kick, I think. Which that is the downside of the Also, Stenko and Vandervaart are coming on, which I'm sure our viewers have noticed. So Vasquez has definitely gone off, and so is 14. That's Hagelin. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen 14 on the field. I was like, who's 14? Yes. All right. So Stenko on for Vasquez, which probably leaves Cruz and Locadia up top alone. And then Vandervaart will come on for Hagelin and take his place as the right-sided center mid. I'm sorry, center back. Excuse me. At least I caught this time.
Vasquez limped off with a bruised ego.
What a punch by Spencer. Here we go.
Go, Allen. Oh, come on, Loca. I don't see any
I know we would have seen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was rough. We would have seen some freakouts in the comments.
That scares me though. Is we get 5-6 guys in their half. Okay. There's a foul and a card to who?
I don't know.
Better not have been Frankie.
It was off camera, so I couldn't tell he was showing it to. Maybe Stanko?
Yeah, definitely Stanko.
If it was going to be anybody on that play,
Well, Frankie maybe, but I think it was Stanko.
I think it's Stanko too. The way he trips him up at the end. Because Frankie didn't knock him over. He just kind of bumped into him. Stanko like tripped the guy. Oh, no, it was for Frankie. That's surprising.
Spoiler alert, Gutman's package. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, he's
Show the ladies, pal.
just walk that off, buddy. Walk that off.
I wonder if he'd do that in a stadium that actually had fans.
That's what we got. 4 more minutes minimum of stoppage.
Oh, wow. That was a punt.
Yeah. Tommy G called it his midsection. I love.
Oh, good job. Alan Cruz just knows where to go space-wise. Oh, there's nobody.
I don't know. If
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Was that an attempted shot, though?
No, I don't think so. He
hope
fell
not.
on his ass.
I hope not. Because that would have been sad.
Okay, good.
Come on, Frankie. Gutman in the box again.
What's the score? 1-0. Oh, yeah. The score ticker's off.
Yeah, come on, Bryan. What are you doing?
Shut up.
It's Bush League.
I haven't had it up the whole second half.
Oh, that's great. Just hold on, baby. Hold on. Don't you gotta hold on?
Oh, no, don't do that. Stop it.
And take it.
I've clearly conveyed to you that I'll mute you.
Just take another piece of my heart now, baby.
Okay. Everybody vote. Should I mute Clay?
I stopped. It's a great song, though.
Yes, Spencer Ritchie has played well down the final stretch.
Absolutely. I don't know. I would have to really look into the other MLS teams.
Hey, here we go.
But it's really nice to have if Ritchie starts, Teton's your backup. If Teton starts, Ritchie's your backup. Like, they're both very capable MLS keepers.
So Spencer Ritchie is kind of like a guy who I call him our Zach McMath kind of guy. He's a guy that you're like, if he starts for you, you're comfortable with, like you're okay with him starting, but like you always want somebody a little bit better. I think he's a good player. Absolutely.
I think to have both of them. Oh, that's a pen.
Outside the box.
No, but a foul at least.
Oh, there's nothing?
How is that nothing? This ref is letting everything go today. That is shocking to me. But yeah, I absolutely agree. I think Cruz needs to be getting more minutes. I mean, he's been incredible in the little we've seen of him today. He's absolutely incredible. I don't know what the only thing that would make sense to me is a fitness thing, that he's just not yet ready to play 90 minutes. Otherwise, it makes absolutely no sense why he isn't playing more.
Offside. Oof. That guy was offside.
Yes, please. You're like 30 seconds ahead of us. I really hope they blow the whistle soon.
Blow the whistle. I'm at 95.03.
I'm like 3 seconds ahead. Please, yeah. In the comments, I don't.
Whistle. Blow it.
I think that's a foul. Like, you can argue it's not in the box, but. Oh, Bryan. We did it. We held on. Did you actually have that planned? Did you have that ready in your back pocket just for like the 5% chance it happened? That's incredible. We actually won, everybody. You're already there. We just made it. Oh my goodness. I'm sure these reactions are going to be much happier. Tell us what your 3-word full match reaction is. How do you feel taking 3 points away at Red Bull Arena against the New York Red Bulls? This is the second time we beat them this season. Bryan, how do you feel?
Oh, dude, I can't get out of my mind now looking at him that the keeper for New York looks like Bill Hader.
Like a blonde Bill Hader.
There you go. No, I'm pumped. We played well. You saw a lot of really good things out of Harris Medunjanin. We said it the whole match. He played very well.
Mm-hmm.
We created chances for our forwards, and we definitely deserved 3 more than they did. I think, if you look at this game, you go, and we walk away with a tie, I think you go, okay, we left points on the board. And I think it was fair. I really do. I think it was absolutely a fair result. The boys played well. And, for a 3-game stretch, tough stretch coming up, game 1, man, that's all you can ask for in the playoff picture still. And I think that'll galvanize the guys to keep battling. Home game Wednesday.
Absolutely. I completely agree. I think, sometimes you can say this is he just got really lucky on a corner kick that, became an Olympico and it got into the off that post. And but that's sometimes soccer. Mm-hmm. But if you look, you can look at stats and a team can outperform on possession and passing and shots on target and all this stuff, and they can still lose. And that's what's so beautiful about soccer. So the fact that we played well, we had the majority possession, we passed well, we won duels, we created more chances than I've seen us in a while. So we won on a set piece. But
so personnel wise, we've been asking for Medunjanin to step up and show what he's worth. He did it.
Absolutely.
Loco,
he's man of the match for me.
Oh, absolutely. Loco, we've been asking him to score, but he put himself in chances. Still not getting the bunch. Brandon Vasquez, again, put himself into chances. Some will fall. Tom Pedersen, I think he played very well in that back line. Kendall Waston, solid as usual.
Hagelin better than expected, for sure.
Yeah, these are the games I would say have to win, but we should at least get a point out of. And the fact that we're able to walk away with 3s. Jaap Stam's got to be pumped, man.
Yeah, and another thing is too I think it was a good performance on both sides of the ball. How many times were we really scared of Red Bull scoring? Yeah,
once or twice, if that.
Not often. So
all of them, baby.
Not only did we not give up many chances, we had the majority of them ourselves, and we were able to put one away, and that's what you got to do. It's it's about creating chances and limiting them on the other side of the ball. We were able to do that today.
Does this officially give Jaap Stam like the most wins in FC Cincinnati history?
So what? This is his. His 3rd.
Oh, it cracks me up.
Yeah, I think Koch only had 2. Jan's only had 1 or 2. I can't imagine Yo had more than 3.
Columbus is beating Nashville, so let's go. Let's go.
Yes, exactly what we needed. If Columbus is going to be at the top of the table, at least knock down Nashville while you're there.
Yep. So right now we're sitting at 10th place on the table.
That's exactly where we need to be to make a playoff play-in game.
Chicago is down to Orlando.
Okay.
DC United's down to Toronto. Nashville's down to so it's a good night for us.
The table is working in our favor. A win feels nice. We haven't won a match since Red Bull. Well, we haven't won a match since Red Bull, regular season or otherwise. So, you could probably say, it was only 1 goal and it was a really great goal. It was a really unlucky, it was a really lucky goal, but that's soccer. And we're here and we have 3 points. And as an FC Cincinnati fan, I don't think we can really complain too much about the result.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy with that.
I think
all right.
That probably wraps it up for us, don't you think, Bryan?
Yeah, just guys, make sure to join us live Monday night on CST live show Monday night, 9 p.m. I think we have Larry Sunderland, the director, the academy director for FC Cincinnati, coming on the show at 9:05.
It's bound to be an incredible interview. So please check us out on CincinnatiSoccerTalk.com. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, where you've been watching tonight. We're incredibly grateful that you joined us. Yes, thank you. Well, you thank us for doing it. Thank you so much for watching with us. It is so much more fun doing this with you all. I think with that, I'd say on behalf of the better twin, Bryan Weigel,
the winning twin, The
And
winning twin.
And your replacement, Clay Winstead. Stay safe and have a good one, y'all.
Thank you, guys.